1. What is the name of the first spaceship that took people to the moon? A. Apollo 10. B. Apollo 11. C. Apollo 13. D. Apollo 12. 2. How long does it take for the moon to go all the way around the Earth? A. 7 days. B. 27 days. C. 30 days. D. 365 days. 3. What do we call the shape changes we see in the moon? A. Moon circles. B. Moon shadows. C. Moon phases. D. Moon reflections. 4. What is the surface of the moon mostly made of? A. Ice. B. Rocks and dust. C. Water. D. Metal. 5. Who was the first person to walk on the moon? A. Neil Armstrong. B. Buzz Lightyear. C. Michael Collins. D. John Glenn. In 1969, people all around the world watched in awe as a rocket called Apollo 11 flew into space. On board were 3 astronauts: Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, and Michael Collins. They were on a special mission to land on the moon, something that had never been done before. After days of traveling, Armstrong and Aldrin carefully guided their lunar module, Eagle, to land on the moon's surface. When they stepped out, Neil Armstrong said the famous words, "That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind." They explored the moon, collected rocks, and planted a flag to show their achievement. Meanwhile, Collins stayed in orbit to ensure their safe return. The moon landing was a moment of pride for people everywhere, showing what can be achieved through teamwork, determination, and courage. It wasn't just a victory for one country, it was a triumph for all humankind, proving that anyone can dream big, regardless of who they are or where they come from. One. Why do you think the moon landing was important for people all over the world, not just one country? Answer: the moon landing showed that humans can achieve great things when they work together, no matter where they come from. It was a victory for everyone, not just one country. 2. How did teamwork help the astronauts successfully complete their mission? Give one example from the passage. Answer: teamwork helped because each astronaut had a job to do. For example, while Armstrong and Aldrin landed on the moon, Collins stayed in orbit to make sure they could return safely. 3. What might have happened if Michael Collins had not stayed in orbit? How would that affect the mission? Answer: if Collins had not stayed in orbit, Armstrong and Aldrin might not have been able to get back to Earth. They needed him to guide them back safely after their time on the moon. 4. How do you think Neil Armstrong felt when he became the first person to walk on the moon? Why do you think so? Neil Armstrong probably felt proud and excited because he knew he was making history and doing something no one had ever done before. 5. What lesson can we learn from the moon landing that we can use in our everyday lives? Answer: anyone can dream big, regardless of who they are or where they come from. One. Which of the following is a narrative text? A. A list of planets in the solar system. B. A story about two friends going on an adventure. C. Instructions on how to plant a tree. D. A description of the weather in summer. 2. Which sentence shows a culturally sensitive narrative? A. The family from the city went to the farm and learned new things. B. Only boys can be astronauts, and girls should stay at home. C. All people from different places can do great things. D. Only certain groups are good at math. 3. Which of the following is an age-appropriate narrative? A. The child watched a butterfly fly over the garden and smiled. B. The boy used complex theories to solve the physics equation. C. The astronaut used specialized technology to fix the spacecraft. D. The CEO managed the corporation using advanced management strategies. 4. Which narrative text includes both boys and girls in a gender-responsive way? A. Tom and Jerry went fishing while the girls stayed home. B. Samantha and Juan worked together to build a robot for the science fair. C. Only the boys ran in the race while the girls watched. D. The boys were brave, and the girls were scared during the trip. 5. Which narrative text shows respect for all cultures? A. Everyone in the story celebrated the same holiday. B. The characters learned about different traditions from each other. C. The story was about one culture only. D. One group of characters was treated better than others.